All right, great job. You made it through your first oofball workout. It's going to get easier every time, but when it does, you make sure you rewind that middle section and do it twice instead of just once. Thank you, Ruth Ann.
It's wonderful, Mike.
No
I
problem.
feel great.
Join us again. All right. Oof, remember, it's a ball. I think the greatest thing about working out with your oofball is you can share it with friends and family. Partner workouts are more fun than working out by yourself. Today, I've got my best client, Jennifer Roth, is going to be helping us out with the partner exercise we're going to show you. You ready? Okay, we're going to start with what's called a chest press. You ready? Here we go. You're going to squat down and push the ball to your partner. Now, Jennifer and I have worked out together for quite a long time, so we can catch the ball. We're used to catching it, but if you haven't, go ahead and push it up and let the ball bounce on the ground, and you can pick it up after it bounces. Fantastic. As you're doing the squat press, you're doing the same movement that you do in the squat, but you're adding the element of a toss from your upper body, which is a fast twitch fiber contraction, causing more calories to be burned and more excitement. That's good. Okay, we're gonna add a little element to this now. I wanna add a plyometric drop to it, okay? That's it. And what plyometrics does is makes your body coil the muscles up tightly and then explosively spring them forward, which makes more calories burn and more effect on your muscles. Good. Okay, this is called the underchuck. Now, it's a similar movement with the legs, but instead of throwing the ball away from you, you're doing an underpass, which makes your stomach and lower back work a lot more. It's fantastic. You're still putting the weight through your heels, and you're still doing the squat, so you're getting the legs and the upper body and the midsection all in one movement. That's great. And to bring up the intensity, you can add another plyometric drop to it. Now, what this is called is the overhead throw. What it does is it elongates your abdominal cavity and makes a sharp contraction happen as you throw the ball, and it helps your arm strength. You ready? Here we go. But do make sure your partner's ready to catch it. This is one heavy ball when you're not expecting it. All right. This exercise is called the over-the-shoulder heave. You gotta do it with one person at a time, because if you don't, you're gonna hit the person in the back of the head. You ready? Okay, it works like this. You're gonna squat down to the side and throw the ball over your shoulder. Your partner's gonna throw it back to you. You're gonna recenter up, come back to the side, and then back to the other direction. This works specifically those love handles in the abdominal area and the thighs. Good. And they're still getting some work too as a partner. They got to get the ball back to you. This is called the chest press. For both partners, you got to pay a lot of attention, because the speed that you get the ball back to each other is more important than how hard you throw it, okay? This is how it works. You're going to let those arms coil as they come in and immediately push it back to your partner. It's working your shoulders, your chest, and your triceps all at the same time. And you'll find after doing this for 15 seconds to 30 seconds, depending on your strength, that you're going to get tired and your form's going to start to waver. As soon as your form starts to waver, take a break. You can do 2 sets to 3 sets, but take a break every time your form wavers, all right? Here we go. All right, this is called the cross-the-body toss. It's kind of like the OK corral, because you're going to face your partner, feet about shoulders width apart, your arms at full length, you're going to twist and shuck it right to your partner. Every time you do it, you want to make sure that you put the weight through your heels and get that butt work involved and launch right across your body. That's perfect, working the core. And change sides every time to make sure that you're getting balanced on both sides of your body. Deep breath in and exhale as you toss. All right. The partner side toss is one of the best exercises for developing the midsection and the outer thigh all at the same time. Just make sure that you switch sides after you're done one side. And now to change sides, same thing on the other side. Here we go. All right, doing abs by yourself can sometimes be a pain, but with a partner, it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you 4 partner exercises with the youth ball that'll help your abs go by really quickly and with a lot of fun. You ready? Okay, we're going to start first with the cross toss. And what you do is you're going to sit up nice and tall with your toes facing straight up, your back straight, take your arms nice and long, and take it across your body. Just like the other movements in the video, you want to make sure that your shoulder crosses that center plane of your body, and you keep your arms nice and long, alternating from side to side to make sure that you're doing the exercise evenly on both sides. Feel that? All right. We're going to do a couple more. And you want to do as many as you can without your form changing and without somebody going, hey, hey, stop, because that's enough. All right, last one. We're going to now lay back and do what's called a chest press sit-up. Lying back, I'm going to push the ball to my partner. She's going to catch it while staying straight up and then push it right back to me. Good. So you push the ball and then follow the ball up with your body. Beautiful. That's it. And as you can see, it takes a little bit of an effort, so if you've never done this before, it's okay. You're going to learn it because your partner will help you get along. One more time. Now the same movement with a little bit more of a reach. Take the ball over the top of your head. It'll stretch out your abdominal cavity a little bit more. Excellent. Still making sure that you stay up until you catch that ball. Ooh, the high one. And for the 4th element, we add a little bit of an angle. Right on cue. Okay. Now when you take it crosswise, you grab the ball, go to your side, and then throw it sideways to your partner to the opposite side. This one is the most difficult of the exercises. But after you master the others, it becomes pretty simple. Whew, that was a nice one. Couple more. So next time you don't feel like doing abs, grab a partner. It'll be twice as fun and twice as fast. Believe me, it works. One of the most essential exercises for your lower body strength is the traveling squat jump. Let me show you how it works. You're going to put all the weight through your heel, spring away, and land gently through your heel, like this. Ball to the chest, lift up and down. As you're doing this, you want to make sure that you only go as far as you can go without breaking your form. As soon as you've broken form, you've gone far enough. Now, another exercise that's equally as strong for your legs is called a walking lunge, using the ball for your upper body. Looks like this. You're going forward, bringing the ball over the same side of the leg that's going forward, as well as putting all the weight through your heel in that forward leg. You put them both together and you got the ultimate compound exercise. That's 2 exercises for the same muscle group using different muscle fibers. Ready? Put them together like this. You squat jump for 6. 3 more. And then immediately get your bearings. Turn back around and go right into a walking lunge. Here we go. Do a couple of those and tell me your legs don't feel better. There's 3 parts to each one. Let me show you the first one. First one, you're going to use an overhead toss. When you do the overhead toss, you want to make sure that you keep your stomach nice and tight and breathe out as you're throwing the ball towards the wall, keeping the arms long. Then there's the underchuck for the second half. Same thing coming from underneath. This time you're working more of your abdominal area and your lower back. Then there's the obliques coming with the side toss. Squatting to the side, long arms, release the ball towards the wall. Now you put all 3 of those together It's called a drill. Watch this. First one, overhead, then underchuck, then come to the side. Back to the overhead, down to the underchuck, back to the side. If you can maintain 3 to 4 drills in a sequence without losing your form, that's fantastic. If you can't, stop at 1 or 2 and then pick it up from there. That's drill number 1. All right, now this drill is designed more for your leg strength, so watch first. You're gonna do a lunge with a chest push against the wall. You lunge forward, as you come back, you push the ball against the wall, but you gotta push it with some force in order to get that ball back to you. Making sure all the weight is through the front heel, and each time catching the ball before you go back into the lunge. The second part is the jumping chest press, where you jump up in the air, push the ball against the wall, really getting some height, and then changing the full body's direction by throwing the ball right directly at the wall and making sure that you catch it. The last one is a lunge with a twist, and you throw it forward after you've lunged. This one is the hardest of all 3, and the one that's gonna work your legs and torso enormously. I'm using a big ball. It won't be so hard if you use a smaller ball. Now I'm gonna put them all together for you. Here we go. First the lunge, push back. Then a jumping for 2, and then a side lunge, toss. Then a chest push, then a jump, and side. If you can get through 4 of those, you're in some good shape. All right, this final drill is specifically for your abs, for the sides, for the center, and the bottom. Let's go. First one is the overhead toss. Lying back on your mat, using the wall for bounce, you're gonna come back and release the ball against the wall and make sure you catch it while you're still up, and then come on down. And come back down. Every time, you wanna catch it while you're still up in the air. To add a little difficulty, you can come to the sides to get more of the obliques, but this is a killer. Second exercise, you stay seated up. It's called a cross toss. This one, you want to make sure you keep your arms nice and long and you breathe out every time you throw the ball, keeping your shoulders up nice and tall every single time. Third part, here we go. Chest press push. Push against the wall. Pushing against the wall. Following the ball up, full arm's length, and then your body comes off the ground. Working the middle and upper part of the abs. All right, let's put them all together. Over the head, 2 times. Side toss, 2 times on each side. Chest press for 2. 1 more set. Here we go. Last thing. Now that's an ab session that's gonna kill you. I hope you had as much fun using these exercises as I had showing them to you. If you use them 3 times a week, you're gonna get the results you want. But just remember, you've gotta eat the right foods, keep yourself hydrated, and use the right form. So remember, my workout, it's a ball. All right, I'll see you soon.